I'm going to be showing you how to make some double chocolate chip cookies, and what you'll need is some white sugar, some brown sugar, some flour, some eggs, some baking soda, and some baking vanilla, and then 2 sticks of butter, which is equivalent to 16 tablespoons or 1 cup, and some chocolate chips, and some baking cocoa. Alright, and then if you want to add some peppermint extract or like mint extract, you can. Alright, and the first thing that we need to do is we need to measure out the dry ingredients. And we need 1 cup of white sugar. There's a clump of sugar in here. Alright, and it should look something like this. Alright, then we need 1 cup of brown sugar. And with measuring stuff out, you want it to be as flat as possible. And it should look something like that. And we're going to put that in. And we're going to put the brown sugar off to the side. Alright, then we need 2 cups of flour. And then there's 1 cup. And there's a 2nd cup. Alright. And then we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And level this out. Should look like that. Alright, then we need 1/2 a cup of baking cocoa or baking powder. And if you guys accidentally put a little bit too much, like into like the measuring cup when measuring stuff out, you can always put a little bit back until it's at the measurement that you need it to be at. Alright, and then we need to mix all of that together. And then with mixing stuff up, you want it to be as mixed up as good as you can get it. Alright, and once the dry ingredients are mixed together like this, it should look something like this. And if it's a little bit clumpy, then that's okay. Alright, and with the next step, we need to add the liquids. Alright, and then we need to melt the 2 sticks of butter. And with melting the 2 sticks of butter, I recommend melting it in the microwave. Or if you want, you can melt it in the saucepan over the stove. Alright, now let's get this melted. Alright, and once the butter is completely melted, it should look something like this. And if there's like a little bit of like feel like clumps there, then that's alright. And then we're gonna pour that in. Alright, and then we need 2 eggs. Alright, and with the trick of getting these eggs open is by cracking on the side like this, and there should be a crack like that. And then we split it open. And then once again, and then should be a crack. Alright. Alright, and then we need to add the baking vanilla. And then we need 1 teaspoon of the baking vanilla. Alright. And if you guys want to, you can add peppermint extract or mint extract, just for like a little bit more of like a minty flavor. Alright, and then we are going to mix that up. And once again, with mixing stuff up, you want it to be as mixed up as good as you can get it. And this here is actually starting to look pretty good. In a way, it actually looks kind of like brownie mix. And it's almost completely mixed up. Alright, and once it's done being mixed up, it should look something like this. And I think I might add a teaspoon of this peppermint extract, just to, and this is what the bottle looks like. And it's just to add a little bit more of a flavor to it. I gotta get this safety seal off. Okay. Oh, okay, got it off. This stuff actually smells pretty good though. Yeah, I think I might do a 1/2 teaspoon instead. Just so it doesn't become too strong. Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna mix that in. And with the chocolate chips, you can add the amount that you want. Yeah, I think I might have added a little bit too much chocolate chips. But it doesn't hurt to have extra chocolate in it because you can't go wrong with chocolate. And if any of you guys are chocolate lovers, you know what I mean by that. Because I love chocolate. Alright, and once it's all done being mixed together, it should look something like this. And if you guys want to, for the extra chocolate stuff, you could even add some M&Ms too. And for this part, we need to preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, and for this part, we will need a cooling rack. And then some cookie seeds. And if you want, you can use an ice cream scooper or a cookie scooper to scoop out the cookie dough. And then we need to scoop out the cookie dough and then put it onto these cookie sheets, right? And if you're using a scooper, try and get it flat like that. If it's not 100% flat, then that's okay. Okay. And just placing these on here, you want to give a little bit of space between the edges. And then we also want to give a little bit of space between each cookie, kind of like this. Alright, and then you keep on doing this until all of the cookie dough is all on the cookie sheets like this. And with the cookies, you want to bake them in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 to 10 minutes. And with the trick of getting the perfect cookie is by taking them out a little bit sooner than the time that's stated. And then with the cookies, after you pull them out of the oven, they are going to cook for a little bit longer because the cookie sheets are still a little bit warm. So I recommend taking the cookies off the cookie sheets as soon as possible. I'm gonna take these cookies out of the oven, and then Alright, and then as you can see, that one cookie broke because earlier I tried to get these cookies off the cookie sheets, but then they're kind of a little weird and I think they need to cook for a little longer. Alright, so I'm gonna see if... Okay, well these cookies are a little bit better now. Oh yeah, there's no way that's gonna work. But if your cookies are turning out similar to mine, if you want, you can just leave them on the cookie sheets after you get them pulled out of the oven, and then wait until cooled off from the finished cooking. I gotta get this one onto here if there's room. So I'm burnt razor. Sure, I need to put the lid up a little. Okay. Let's see how this works. Oh, perfect. It does. Okay. There. Alright, now I'm just gonna wait for those things to cool off. Once the cookies are all done baking in the oven and are cooled off, it should look something like this.